Okay. Hello everyone out there. Welcome back to the Meandering Conversations podcast. The two boys are back in town. We got Zeg and Jacob.
I'm gonna stop there.
Fuck, I have to
Okay.
I just realized that I have to now find another Fox picture to put.
You don't have to though. You're forcing yourself to do this at this point. You don't have to.
It's fun, okay?
You know what? You
It's
know
a
what? I'm gonna get really
wonder.
up close to the camera so then I can give you like a blank color. You can mess with my background too while you're editing if you feel like it. And then if not, it can just stay a blank color. Hold on.
Just a blank color.
It's gonna be blue.
It's gonna be blue.
No, I'm making it
It's gonna be the
green.
void. No, it should be black, so it'll be a void.
I'll put you
There's
on the surface of
images.
the
Put
sun.
yourself-
Anyways,
put yourself in space.
this is a podcast where we talk about whatever the hell we want to talk about. And
Hi.
what?
I said hi.
Oh, I thought you said why, and I was like, because it's a fucking podcast,
Because
Jacob.
I fucking said so. You're on my podcast, bitch.
Fuck you.
You gotta hit shift if you're in OBS. Okay, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, I just did it manually. The fucking picture's weird. There we go.
You're weird.
All right, back over to bam. Now you can mess with my background all you want.
Yeah, except when you cast a shadow, it doesn't mask that.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yeah,
fine.
no, because it's black.
Yeah.
It masks blue, not black.
That's
With
fine.
my lighting setup, it's gonna. There's like a line, an invisible line. I have to stay away from, otherwise it casts a shadow behind me.
Zeg, the Dark Realm, it's coming after you.
Oh God!
Zeg, you're reporting live. What do you see behind you now?
The whole
Well,
lot of green.
um,
There's the car.
I mean, the tornado's getting pretty close. I don't know why you have me reporting a tornado live right
There's
next to the tornado.
There's just like a kitten behind you.
Put a tornado there.
Yeah, there's just a fucking tornado in the background. We're
I should-
reporting
It has-
live.
We're reporting live. Back to you, Tom, for the news and sports.
Oh.
It's gonna go
And then
down.
Jacob with the sports. Oh.
It's just a fox.
Oh, sure.
It's just a
I'm
fox.
just gonna go with my original idea, which was just to hold the microphone in and of itself. Nobody else thought of it. It was just me.
I mean, you could probably like get a boom arm and set it up like
hey.
above you, so you don't have
Shit,
to hold
Bruce
it.
are playing right now. Sorry, I care about our sports. I care about our baseball team. That's
Well,
the only
my
sports
favorite
I care
sports team. That's a different podcast.
What the
Zeg,
fuck?
Zeg.
Oh no!
Zeg.
The magic!
about. What happened?
My fucking camera moved.
Oh, I missed. I was just checking the score. It's Brewers at Diamondbacks today. We're losing.
Oh, dude, you just dated this. You told them what day it is.
I didn't say a day. I said
Yeah,
there's three
fine.
different games it could be.
It's fine.
Today,
The
tomorrow,
conversation's
the
gonna
other
get dated
day.
itself anyways. We're talking about current events, dude. What the fuck do you expect? It's gonna get dated. Hold
Montana,
on for 1 sec.
Anyways,
Yep.
there's 3 games against the Diamondbacks today, tomorrow, and the day after that.
Testing.
Yep, it's
Can you hear me?
fine. Yep,
It could
you're
be
good.
one of those 3
Okay, it's
days.
working
I
out.
don't
It's all
know.
good.
Yep,
Audio
Maybe.
quality's the same as before.
yep,
I mean,
All right.
sure.
yeah. Anyways,
The news.
I did actually have a bit of a topic today. I saw the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and that review
Oh, me too. I went for my birthday actually.
Yeah, the review should be out before this episode. Me editing. If it's not out, cut this out.
When
You
is
shoulda-
the-
you shoulda-
when is the movie Mario-
I was actually gonna
Mario-
message you and I
Mario-
was gonna say, hey, we should collaborate on that one because I'm a humongous Nintendo fan.
Well,
So, did it
we
come out
can
today, or
we
what day did it come
we
out?
can talk about
It
bit
was in
of-
theaters as of the 5th.
We can talk
okay,
about a bit
so
of the well,
couple days
Jacob
ago.
hasn't seen it. Jacob, do you care if we
Yeah.
spoil? You probably
Not at
could
all,
guess.
because I still don't think it's that good of a movie.
To
was
be
it good?
honest,
I did-
to be
Did
honest,
Jack
It was a-
carry the movie like I thought
I
he would?
personally think it was a fantastic movie.
I mean, in my opinion,
with like what they could have done, like movie-wise, for a game like Mario, like a game series like that, they did a pretty good job.
Yeah, see, critics are tearing it apart because they're just like, this is not what I expected from the Super Mario Bros. Movie. It should be more sophisticated. But like, the thing is, the movie is made. What?
They think the Mario movie should be sophisticated. It's a video game movie about a video game made in the 80s.
I don't know why it has such bad reviews.
Platformer.
Like, the movie,
in
my opinion, the movie is fine. Like, it's not great. It's fine. Like,
what I really worry about, how is Chris Pratt playing Mario?
Okay, so he does do an accent, but it's not. It's not insanely. It's like the slightest bit of an accent. I honestly thought it was okay as Mario. I think you could have casted better people. I
mean, Charles Martinet had his own fucking voice lines in that movie. It wouldn't have been that grating.
Yeah, I do think though if they did choose him though, that would have been annoying to have him speak like normal movie dialogue. You know what I mean? Like
he could speak normal movie dialogue.
I don't know, but
how was Jack Black playing?
He honestly is my favorite part. Bowser's my favorite part of that movie.
Jack Black can play literally any role.
So no, here's the thing.
Any role.
There's only one scene where I heard the Jack Black. It's when he's at the piano and he's singing about Peach. That is the only time I heard Jack Black come out, when he's like, Peach!
I've played that song. I've played that song so many times after I went to go see that movie.
So no,
he's to show everybody that Jack Black got to sing.
Yeah, he's my favorite part of that movie, Bowser, because they have him be this like intimidating character, but then he's also simping for Princess Peach. Like, that's what's funny about it.
Well, I swear to God, Jack Black could play any role. I mean, look at Jumanji. He played a teenage girl being a guy, 40-year-old guy, and a black dude in the same movie.
Yeah, no, those aspects of the film I liked. I also liked the voice acting of how do you pronounce the wizard Koopa? Like Kamek? Yeah, he's voiced by
Kamek.
I think he's voiced by Kevin Michael Richardson, who's a very famous voice actor, and I thought he was also very good as Kameko. The other voice actors, I could take it or leave it.
It's Kamek.
Kamek? Okay, yeah. But
that guy.
But the other voice actors I could take or leave. I do think that they could have found somebody better to voice Mario than Chris Pratt. He does fine, and same thing with Charlie Day as Luigi. I think both of them.
Charlie did a good job with what he was given.
I honestly think he would have been a good Toad.
No.
No, the guy who they have playing Toad is good. Like, I don't know who's voicing him, but he's very good. My main problem for voice acting.
I forget what his actual name is.
My main problem for the voice acting was Anya Taylor-Joy as Peach. I do not imagine Peach sounding like that. Like, I don't have a problem that they made her badass. Like, I don't have a problem with that. That's fine.
I don't know. I mean, like, there was only. When it comes to the actual games and them being comparable to the movie, like, this is where, like, my side of it comes in. I'm the Nintendo nerd. When it comes to, like, the characters being portrayed in the movie, I think that most of the characters were portrayed somewhat accurately, except Peach. I mean, as the damsel in distress, she's had a few playable roles, but she was never a main character when it came to, like, those sorts of games. I think there were only, like, 2 main series games, being Super Mario Brothers 2, or for overseas people, it's like Super Mario USA, I think, where she was a playable character, but that's in the canon meant to be like a dream Mario had. That's not actually like an adventure that happened. The only other time that Princess Peach was playable in any main series Mario game was Super Mario 3D World. And I mean, they took a lot of like the cat Mario suit, like they took that. They could have done a lot more with the power-ups though. They called the fucking Tanuki suit the raccoon suit. because they're pussies and don't like and they prefer
Okay,
localization
to be
over
fair,
fucking culture.
when they said raccoon, that was Luigi, and to be honest, I thought that made sense for Luigi to be like, "You look like a raccoon." Like a Brooklyn plumber is gonna say that. Like he's not gonna say, "You look like a tanuki."
Well, somebody should have fucking corrected him. Is my stance on that? Somebody should have fucking corrected him.
But no, I didn't have a problem with the fact that they made Princess Peach badass. I don't have a problem with that. Maybe if they made her less badass and maybe got a different voice actor. I like Anya Taylor-Joy as an actress, but I think that she was the wrong move there. I think her and Chris Pratt have good chemistry, but my main problem with that is it was just weird how they animated Peach's facial expressions. Do you get what I'm saying, Zeg? Or
Yeah.
yeah, and
I
that
don't.
voice I feel like doesn't match that character. Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong, I thought you could get somebody better, but he did fine. Like I would think like a
I mean,
John
I
Cena
feel like
or
it's in Seth Rogen's contract
John
that
Cena.
he has to do his signature laugh at
yeah,
least once in every movie he's in. I
yeah,
heard that from some other people, and that's a theory that some other people have as well.
yeah.
I just thought it was funny.
How Donkey
Also, the
Kong.
music choices were interesting.
I liked how they incorporated a lot of the game music though into the
Yeah,
score.
but if they didn't use game music, they used
Just random
fucking they
shit.
used Take on Me, they used Mr. Blue Sky,
I
Okay.
was
Oh,
I
Need a
Need a Hero
Hero.
Thunderstruck by Akadaka.
Yeah,
so okay.
Thunderstruck is what I thought was kind of fucking weird.
Coming from a person who has never seen the movie and as a person
But it's
who
an
knows
Illumination
some about
film, Zeg. They're gonna add
some
those. Sorry, Zeg.
some
Sorry.
about something
Yeah.
about movies.
Hmm.
Would you call it, because video game movies haven't had the best history? Would you call it a good video game movie?
In the broad span of like video game movies, I think it was a fantastic film. In the broad span of
Okay.
like movies in general, it was a
Fine.
decent movie.
Yeah, like
Yeah, because
Yeah, it did
again,
fine for like setting the series of uh, inevitable like Nintendo expanded cinematic universe. Like that's obviously what they're going for. So I feel as though like setting that up, they didn't like. I wouldn't say it's comparable to like Iron Man for the MCU, but
it's fine.
it's close.
Yeah, it's
okay, I was just because I haven't seen it, so I was just wondering if it was like because again, like I've said, video game movies have not had the best history in the world.
yeah, they haven't. This one is one of those movies where they don't try to really focus on character or story. Like that's not what I was expecting going into it, and I'm completely fine with that. And the people who are gonna like the movie are gonna like it because they recognize the game thing. The only reason why I think critics are being so negative to it is because maybe they don't know the games, so they
Well, of
just
course
kind
they
of
don't know
see
the
it.
games; they're critics.
They just kind of see
No
it
offense
as
to
there's
critics.
there's no setup and stuff, but it's Illumination, the same company that brought us Minions. What else were you
Well, yeah.
expecting? I was expecting
Well,
way worse than what
Actually,
I got.
honestly, like dead ass, I think that this movie, in comparison to like all of the Illuminations movies, I think this one was pretty up there for their
Is
well,
it
performance.
better than Despicable Me though? Like the first
Not
Despicable
Illumination
the
Me?
makes
no, not the first one, but I would argue it's better than the sequels.
Yeah.
Illumination makes really good movies. Don't get me wrong.
Uh,
Okay, we're not going to talk about some of their bad apples. Illumination
Most.
animation quality at the same still is probably one of the best.
yeah, no,
Animation
the
quality-wise.
movie is beautiful. Like it's animated
Yeah,
fantastically.
yeah.
Alright,
Like
yeah,
visuals, it's
animation-wise,
probably their best work yet.
Yeah.
yeah, Illumination has it nailed. Better than DreamWorks,
Hmm.
better than Disney, in my opinion. Illumination
Yeah.
has animation just nailed. And the Despicable Me movies were very good movies.
The first Despicable
one.
Me movie doesn't have the best animation though. If you go back
Well,
to
yeah, but it was
it,
also I'm pretty sure that
But
was their
yeah,
first
for its
movie.
time though.
yeah,
I'm
For
pretty sure
its
that
it was not their first movie ever, but like
it's all
damn
right.
like for its time when it was made, it looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The the other thing about Princess Peach in the movie, I get why they didn't have her kidnapped because you need to build a romantic relationship with her and Mario, And I think it
Mm-hmm.
did make sense to have Luigi be the one, his brother, like his close brother that he wants to go save. And especially because Luigi is a coward, like because of the Luigi's Mansion games and stuff like that, it does make sense to have Luigi be the one he's trying to save, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah. One problem I have with how they did it though is that like in the beginning of the movie, you remember the beginning of the movie where they were all like, "Yeah, as long as we're together, we can do anything. We're brothers." Uh, and then they get separated for almost the entire movie, and then they get back together like at the end of the movie to beat up Bowser with the fucking Power Star. Sorry for the spoilers. And then they're all like, "Yeah, we're brothers. We can do anything when we're together." they I feel like they wanted to go for something else with that aspect, but they just never went into it and just never like and they just like didn't feel like re-recording lines or like changing tweaking this part here and there.
Yeah, I do feel like they did. I feel like they did need to have Luigi do a bit more in the movie than he did, but I don't know. The movie
Yeah.
was bright, colorful. There were some jokes that made me laugh, some that I didn't like, but it was fine. The best joke was the is it the star that's named Luna and how it's like that little kid
It's a
voice.
Luma.
Luma.
Luma. Luma.
Yeah, and how it's just like, I can't wait for the sweet embrace of death, or whatever the fuck it says.
I feel like that was much more of an Illuminations choice than a Nintendo choice.
But I don't know, I found that
I mean,
funny. Like,
fucking, they had a Luma, but they didn't have any of the other characters associated with them.
yeah.
Like they had the penguins like for the trailer, which they never utilized. They were just like, oh my god. The only reason they used the penguins were to complain about the Luma, which they didn't need
But the
there.
Luma was one of the funniest jokes. The fact that they have this little kid saying those lines, like, I don't know, it's funny to me.
I mean, yeah, sure, maybe like the first one, but after that, it was
Yeah,
just kind of eh.
I didn't
I heard
mind
the
it.
rest of the theater laughing, but I was just sitting there like,
My
come
favorite
on,
part
there's
is
so many other things you could be doing right now.
when I
And
saw
one of the
it. Oh,
things that
sorry.
makes me the most upset about this fucking movie is like they have so many of the fucking enemies show up. They don't know what the fuck a Spiney's called, apparently. The
I
little red
think,
guys with the
I
spikes.
think,
They
I,
were all like, whatever that thing is.
I
You're the
think
fucking leader of their fucking army. You should know what the fuck your troops are called.
I think that was
First off.
supposed to.
Second off, when Luigi went into that fucking building after he was being chased around by fucking dry bones, and there's like this thunder crash, and you see for like maybe 6 frames of the entire fucking movie,
Shy
just
Guy.
a group of shy guys.
No, they
What's there to
showed
be
up.
afraid of? They're like fucking puntable infants. You can just fucking kick them. Just fucking kick them and walk away. What are they gonna do about it? They're shy guys. They're more afraid of you than you are of them.
No, the thing with the
And
spikes.
they didn't show up anywhere else in the entire fucking movie.
The thing with the spikies, what I think the joke was is that like
Spiny.
out of all of like the Mario enemies you go up against, those are the ones you don't know the names for. I think it was more of a meta joke than Bowser not actually knowing. Like that's how I saw that joke, but
How familiar are you with the Mario games?
I've played Odyssey, and Sunshine.
You've played Sunshine and Odyssey?
Yeah. I liked Odyssey.
Yeah, I mean Odyssey was pretty good. It was a nice callback, and it was a nice return to format with the 3D games. But other than that, I don't know. I felt it lacked a bit of the Mario-ness.
I don't know. I had fun.
It was more like,
with
here's all of
Odyssey.
this new shit. Here's all this new shit. The water looks real.
I like how they
What the fuck? There's a T-Rex.
They referenced the Bowser wedding dress though from that game in the movie.
I think
The wedding.
was it the entire outfit? I thought it was just a hat.
No, it was the
just
when
blanked.
when it's the wedding scene, he is wearing the entire outfit.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I was just super psyched to watch the movie. I like overall. I think it was a great movie, but I can still like pick out a bunch of shit that I had problems with.
To
but
me,
it was still a fantastic
decent,
movie in my
but
opinion.
I had a fun time watching it. So like, yeah, there's nothing really no like attempt to do story and characters, but I don't fucking want like the way that I see this film is that it accurately adapts a Mario game. You are watching a Mario game practically, except you're just not playing it. Well,
And
it's mainly what I'm saying is like the story is not the most important thing in a Mario game. You know what I mean?
well, yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about story in Mario games. Mario games don't need story. The
Yeah.
problem that I see is how I don't know if that's necessary. Like there was like maybe one part in the movie where it was Mario and Donkey Kong, which I've never seen Donkey Kong pick up a fucking power up before. That was cool.
Yeah, where like he gets the fire and then he's like
Yeah, all it did was like change the color of some of his fur, and it changed his tie to white and red. Whoa, crazy! But like that, right after that, when they went through that whole little like obstacle course thing with like all the enemies that were climbing up the thing, that was the only part that I felt was like accurate to like like one of the Mario games. Because like the training course that they had Mario go through to learn like the world and everything, like sure maybe that could pass for like how like the first Mario game aspect would have been, but that's kind of debatable. And then like they had to throw in Mario Kart in there, and they couldn't have original Mario Kart. They had to have specifically Mario Kart 8 Deluxe in there.
I don't know. I thought it
Okay.
was fun that they had like the scrolling wheel things to design your car. I thought that was a cute reference.
Yeah,
but-
from yeah.
While
Perfectly
Thunder's
honest, right now, Mario and for a while, Mario Kart 8 has been the most popular Mario Kart game.
Well, it's also the latest Mario Kart game, and they haven't made a new one since the Wii U.
I know.
And
I'm
that
just
game
saying.
was basically the only reason that I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just
I don't know. I
uh
like 8.
kind
But
of
that's my
helping with like
opinion.
explain why it's the most popular. It's the only one compatible with online right now. Um
Well, okay. There
it's
are
a
mods.
re-release from the Wii U because no one bought a Wii U.
Yeah.
There are mods for it though.
Yeah. I enjoy
The
8.
Wii U
I
or
think
the
8 is a lot
Yeah,
of
the
fun.
Wii
but those
edition.
aren't official. Who the fuck knows how to
No.
mod a Wii? Do you know how to mod a Wii?
Okay, yeah, but the people. I mean, okay, there are on. You can still technically get online, but it's not
Well, yeah, you can technically
Nintendo
get
authorized.
online with like fucking Undertale. Like any game that you want to play online with friends, someone probably made a mod for that. It's like Mario Kart 8 is the only like official one that they have set up for online multiplayer. Also, I like the last time they made the last time they made a new Mario Kart game before Mario Kart 8 and Deluxe, which is just fucking Nintendo Switch Mario Kart 8, was like back in like maybe 2010 with Mario Kart Wii. And then I think they made 7 on the 3DS, but like the 3DS is shut down now.
For some reason, my camera, whenever I have remote shooting on, it just turns off ever so often, and it's the most fucking annoying thing ever.
That's fucking weird, man.
Yeah, don't mind that. That's the canon menu.
Yeah, don't mind me eating gummy bears.
Yeah, he
Okay,
has a bucket of gummy bears.
I'm
Yeah,
back.
I got a bucket of gummy bears.
I got a
I'm
cookie.
gonna hold it right here.
Got a bucket of
Cool.
gummy bears.
I got a bucket of gummy bears.
So no,
Hold on.
here's the thing. When I was watching the movie, I couldn't tell if they like in post pitch shifted Blackjack's voice down to be Bowser or if they
Blackjack.
Blackjack.
My favorite actor. Ah, yes, my favorite actor, Blackjack.
Gets canceled
Loves
immediately.
I meant Jack Black.
There you go. Ah, yes, my favorite hit actor.
That's
Blackjack.
gotta be in the title, Blackjack. Super Mario Bros. Meet Blackjack.
My favorite.
But no, I
Blackjack.
couldn't tell if they digitally like made his voice deeper or if he was just doing that. I couldn't tell.
He's a talented motherfucker.
Yeah.
Knowing Jack Black, he did it himself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the thing is, he was like doing his like, yeah, fligadoo, like when he's jamming, like he does that like Jack Black like yelling, and like when he was doing that as Bowser, it sounded like they just put like a deeper filter onto his voice because
It
I can't
I don't
imagine
think
Jack
so.
Black being able to like yell very like doing his like yelling like yeah like thing like that he does whenever he's jamming
Dude,
in
he's
that
been a
deep
musician
pitch.
longer than he's been an actor. He's used to that kind of thing.
Yeah.
that is true.
Yeah, fair. I mean, I bet some I'm not saying every musician, but I feel like musicians could be pretty decent voice actors like
Oh,
cuz they would
probably.
have pretty decent control over their voice.
Yeah, you kind of need that if you're gonna be like at least a vocalist in a group
Yeah.
or a solo
You guys ever
gig.
seen Tenacious D and the Pick of
Tenacious
Destiny?
D and the Pick of Destiny? Fuck
Yeah.
yeah, I did. It's one of my favorite movies of all time. I actually I actually
You
have a physical
struggled.
Pick of Destiny. I don't know where it is,
You struggled so
but
hard
I
seeing
actually have a
that.
physical Pick of Destiny.
I haven't seen it. I haven't. I'm a big fan of
It's
Jack
a
Black.
fantastic movie.
Yeah, I probably have to.
I dude, Jack Black is probably one of my favorite actors.
Is that was that his first like breakout role, or was it High Fidelity?
I'm pretty sure it was Nacho Libre that was his like breakout role.
He was also, what the fuck is that School of Rock? That was I thinking.
Yeah, that was
It wasn't
yeah.
bad. I liked School of Rock. Am I an outlier
Yeah.
there?
For some reason, in my area, it's an unpopular opinion to think that Nacho Libre was a good movie.
How is that an unpopular opinion?
I
I
don't know,
I
but like,
haven't
there's a
seen
bunch of
it,
people in my
so
area
Dude,
that don't like Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre is great, dude.
Nacho Libre is a fucking
you know it's
fantastic movie. It's a
honestly
shame
one of
that
my favorite Jack Black performances that probably gets looked over. It's in the shitty sequel to I Know What You Did Last Summer. He plays he plays like a white Jamaican guy, and he's like, "It's all good, man. It's all good. It's all good, man." He's like a stoner that like gets killed.
Saul Goodman.
Yeah, Saul Goodman.
Saul Goodman.
You better call Saul. So
Oh
yeah,
my god.
his biggest role, his first breakout leading role was High Fidelity. Yeah.
Cool.
He was in other stuff before that, but it was not as
Yeah, of course.
not as noticeable as his other films. And
Nacho Libre was fucking fantastic, though.
Dude, Nacho Libre is a great movie. So weird memory. I was in an art class in school, and we got to watch that movie. That's my first memory of Nacho Libre.
Jack Black.
My first memory of Nacho Libre was when
I
was
never
like
have
5.
watched it. My memory of it is scrolling through
man.
Netflix and coming across it and being like, Nacho Libre!
You gotta watch
Yeah.
Nacho Libre, man.
Yeah, we should just have a watch party sometime.
Watching Nacho Libre.
Apparently it's illegal. So
No, you can watch the thing is I would record this, not record the movie at all, and it would just be like a commentary track.
okay, that would work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's much. The way you do it is like we just watch the movie like this. He records our reactions to it, and then like if there's a specific part where we elaborate on, he just shows a clip of that, but he doesn't
Yeah.
show like the full thing.
God, that dude, you don't know how hard that actually is.
What?
It's not hard. It's just time consuming.
Well, yeah, so you guys know that I've made 2 of my in-depth reviews on Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom and Raiders of the Lost Ark. And don't come after me, Paramount. I own physical copies of the media, but I do not have a DVD ripper, so I can't rip the footage from a DVD. I had to download not an illegal file. This was movie clips this is legal. Movie clips off of YouTube with a YouTube downloader.
It's fair use.
Yes, I actually when I first,
deleted it immediately after.
when I first uploaded the Temple of Doom review, it actually got copyright claimed. I had to go back and edit it to make it not copyright claimed. But so yeah, I download them. The thing is, my internet isn't bad. It takes like 7 minutes to download one 4-minute clip at good enough quality, and like I have to hit play on the recording, listen to when I mention a specific scene, stop the recording, Google the scene, download it, wait 7 minutes, then import it into Premiere.
Basically, what you're
Yeah,
saying
it's
is
not
it's a
hard,
total
it's time
hassle.
consuming.
Yes, it's time consuming, man.
It was a hassle.
And I still have to make another one
It was a
I have to
hassle,
make
huh?
2 more in-depth
Big
reviews
hassle,
before
huh?
the release of the 5th one. So I have to make one on Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and Last Crusade. But
Sounds fun.
yeah, it's
But yeah, I was like dead ass. I was literally like, after I saw the Mario movie, I was gonna DM you and say, "Hey, we should collaborate on the Mario movie review," because I know for a goddamn fact you're making it.
it technically, I haven't recorded it yet. Technically, it should be out before this is released. Because I also recorded the Scream 6 review today, and I did an entire review. So for that review, I was wearing like a ghost face mask, and I didn't have the costume. I literally put my black hoodie on and put a shirt over it, and then wore gloves. And you can't see the bottom, so my pants are these green pants, but it's out of frame. And I'm literally like trying to sound like the Ghostface voice actor. I think the actor's Roger Jackson. I did an entire review doing that voice. It was not an easy voice to do. It's like, surprise, Sydney. I gutted you like a fish. Like,
Sydney.
yeah. It's not an easy voice to do. I also probably am going to have to maybe pitch my voice down a tad bit so it matches more, but yeah, I did that.
Reasonable.
Yeah. Voice acting
But
is
yeah.
interesting to me. Like,
So, if any people watching this right now see this part of the podcast and then go and see the Mario movie review and I'm not in it, you know what to do in the comments.
Roast the shit out of him.
Can't this just count, Zang, or do you really want to be in the review? 'Cause-
He wants to be.
I'd love to work. I'd love to be a part of it because I feel
what
like
I
as
would
someone who has
probably-
much more experience with this series, I feel like it'd be a good point of view to have.
What I would probably have to do is like, I would have to, because I don't script out those reviews. It's literally me talking about the movie for 10 minutes. But
just cut this part of the just cut the part of us talking about the Mario movie, slim it down, and turn that into the fucking review.
just cut it, rip it, just post that. It's good enough.
Just fuck it. Yeah, and he's part of the review now.
Nah, it'll be the opening for the review, like us talking about it, and then
yeah, and then like it'll be like the cutoff point for like the intro part is me saying, if I'm not in the video when you see this part of the podcast, you know what to do in the comments. And it just fades
cuts
to black and then cuts to the fucking review. And I'm
you're
not a
like-
part of the rest of it.
See, I would have to record it where I'm sitting now, or I would just bring my laptop and my camera into there, and we would both talk back and forth about it, and then I would just edit like shot of me talking, and then cut you talking in front of your green screen. Like, that's what I would.
Or because I'm in front of this beautiful
you just put I edit
green
you
area, you can just edit me like in your background.
I just edit you next to me, and like it's the most jank shit ever.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
What I was gonna do is just put like an image of the movie behind you. Like, that's what I was gonna do. Oh, by the way, Zay, you're in
like,
space
when you're-
now.
And like when you're talking about Jack Black, oh shit. Well, damn. I guess I got ejected. I guess I thought I was the impoter.
Impoter?
Impoter?
There's an impoter among us.
I was too susmogus.
Susmogus.
Wee woo.
What's
Damn.
that new duck game that's like Among Us? What the fuck is that?
I don't know. It's like Goose Goose Duck, maybe.
Yeah,
I think I heard about it like
Among
once.
Us
Goose Duck
game.
is what it's called.
Among Us? Goose Goose Duck, yeah.
Mogus.
I just put an
That's crazy. I
just
fucking guessed.
put an Among Us behind you. Me editing.
No.
I could put the animation of the
I'm
Club
not the
Penguin
sussy
guy.
baka. No.
You good? Wait a minute. Wait a second. What did I just hear? Hold up.
I was gonna put the dancing Club Penguin behind you now.
Yeah,
He knew that himself.
yeah, I could add that right now. I'd have to be all up close and personal to the camera if I wanted to do that. So I
Yeah.
won't.
Anyways, yeah, but yeah, voice acting, as I said, is interesting to me. I think I would be pretty decent at it. I mean, you have to have a lot of control over your voice to do a bunch of different voices. Cause an example that I like to use is Ben 10. I don't know if you guys have seen that show, but
I've seen one of the renditions of Ben 10.
Alien Force. Have you guys seen that one where it's teenager Ben 10?
I don't know which one rendition it was, but I saw one of them. I saw Ben, and he was indeed 10.
So yeah, you understand changes into different aliens. You get that gist.
Yeah.
In Alien Force,
Is that all the same voice actor?
So in Alien Force and Ultimate Alien, most of the aliens are voiced by D. Bradley Baker, who is a very popular voice actor. He voices pretty much all of the aliens except for a handful of them. I know Wrath is voiced by John DiMaggio. You can even hear John's voice as he's doing that. John DiMaggio also voices a lot of side characters in Ben 10. He voices Volcanus, the Dagon.
Isn't he Bender from Futurama?
Yeah,
and Jake from
he's Jake the dog and Bender from Futurama.
Oh, him. He was also random tangent. He was in Better Call Saul. We were talking about that earlier. I wanted to make a random
Actually, back onto the topic that we were talking about for way too long, he was actually in the Mario movie as well.
Who did he play in the Mario movie?
Probably. He had like a couple voice lines.
Yeah.
He wasn't one of the celebrity voice actors, so they didn't utilize him very much.
I mean, technically, John DiMaggio is a very popular voice actor.
Yeah, he's fucking everywhere. He's a fantastic voice actor.
Oh, and Jacob, you'll like this fun fact. In the original series of Ben 10, Heat Blast and Vilgax are both voiced by Steve Bloom, the same guy who voices Dempsey in Zombies.
He was also in random game that you've probably never heard of. It's called, I think, Bulletstorm or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like a Doom clone kind of thing.
Yeah.
He was in that too. He was the
Steve Bloom. Yeah, I like him as both of those characters in Ben 10. But no, a lot of the in UAF Ultimate Alien Force, a lot of the aliens are voiced by the same guy, D. Bradley Baker. D. Bradley Baker also voices Klaus in American Dad. He's not German in real life. That's just an accent he's putting on.
Jacob, a conversation that you'd be much more involved in that I found out about very recently. So you used to play a lot of Xbox 360 indie games, right?
Oh, of course. Those were like the best.
Yeah.
Do you remember a indie title for the Xbox 360 by the name of I Made a Game with Zombies in it?
No. I
don't. It was $1. And it was the highest selling Xbox 360 indie title, I believe, of 2009.
Really?
Yup. It's free on Steam. It's a dual stick shooter.
Oh.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting.
Interessante.
And it's got an online multiplayer, and it's got a keyboard and mouse control now.
Ah, nice. Nice.
Cool.
Maybe I have
that
to check
game was
out.
literally my fucking childhood, and I got it on Steam.
What the hell is that, like,
And
off-brand Minecraft game? Castle Miner Z?
Oh, that's great.
Castle Miner. I got that for a group of friends. And started playing the shit out of that.
I remember
Um,
that.
there's also a Total Miner.
Yeah,
There's also a Castle Miner, not Castle Miner Z. Castle Miner is like a
Yeah.
sandboxy.
this
just build
reminds
game.
me of all those fucking, like, off-brand, like, app store names, like, for Spider-Man,
Yeah.
Amazing Strange Rope, or, like, Grand City Mafia, or whatever the fuck.
My favorite. Amazing Rope Man.
No, it's Amazing Strange Rope. That's all it's called.
My favorite.
But yeah, there's a Total Miner was another huge Minecraft knockoff on Xbox. That game's like $3 on Steam.
There's a bunch of rip off Minecraft art bullshit everywhere, dude. Like it's not special.
Yeah.
But no, it's like it is so goddamn funny, all the names these guys come up with for those off-brand
Dude,
shit
there's some fantastic shit out there.
mobile games, but a lot of them
Yes.
is also trash.
Yeah.
Diablo Immortal.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about that game. That game doesn't deserve to be talked about.
Yeah, it doesn't deserve to be talked about, even in a
Game-
negative
That game is
nation.
actual trash.
Me and
connotation.
Zag talked about that streamer who like spent $15,000 to like get a legendary
he spent
thing.
15, and he never did. And
he did, and then he deleted it to make a fucking
that's
statement.
right.
And
He
like
deleted it
that
because
is
he spent 15 grand on something he didn't need or something. Yeah, $15,000 of his own money.
and that
he
is
spent
the
on-
most stupid fucking thing.
Bullshit, because it's gonna do literally fucking nothing. You just gave him 15 grand, basically. You gave that company $15,000.
Yeah, no, like you're trying to make a statement. It's like who the fuck cares? Like,
You just
You
gave
know
a company
what?
that you're trying
Where
to fight
you
against
guys see
$15,000.
stupidity, I also see
Stupidity.
stupidity.
Yeah.
no, it's
Right,
literally
yeah,
like
man.
people trying to like make a statement, but you don't like you don't get like the huge emotional like impact that they're trying to make. They just sound like you don't. The title isn't heroic protester showed how evil Diablo Immortal could be from wasting his own valiantly earned cash and then deleting what he was trying to
Valiantly
get.
earned
Valiant. Yes, that is the correct
Yeah,
word.
it was very heroic the way he earned the money.
But no, you get what I'm saying. That's not the
Oh,
title you
man.
read. You read
He
idiot
really struggled to earn
streamer
that money.
wastes $15,000.
He beat up very many supervillains to get that money.
Supervillains.
Supervillain.
Super civilians. He beat up a lot of super
yeah.
civilians.
My favorite, the super civilians. Oh,
My favorite superhero, super civilian. It's just an above average guy. That's all it is.
Yeah.
normal
Yeah.
guy, the superhero.
No, it's super civilian.
He
That's his name.
he has like a superpower that's like so specific that it has like no real use, so he's just a normal dude.
He can
He can
always get on time to his parking meter.
No, his dick is just 1 inch longer than everybody else's.
He has the superpower of being able to know how long to cook something in every single type of microwave.
No, he has the superpower to know how to use the extra settings on an air fryer instead of just putting a random time and just calling.
He
it
has
a
the
day.
superpowers to know how to use Microsoft DOS.
He knows how to code in Microsoft spreadsheets.
He always gets out of bed at the right time.
Dude, I swear to God.
He has the superpower of being able to click incredibly fast, but he cannot use his hands with that much dexterity for literally anything else, just for clicking on a mouse.
He has the superpower to always guess the exact change, including tax, to give to the employee.
I mean, that's impressive. Like, I mean,
He has the superpower of always knowing how many jelly beans are in a jar.
Dude, that's a super. You would win. You would win so much money in schools. Well, I guess not
Yeah,
money.
you
You'd
would win
so
so
many
much
cool
money once a year.
He'd win so many cool things.
the
Yeah,
man,
he would
the
get so
man
many,
is
like
never.
fancy erasers.
Yeah, dude.
The man, he never.
Yeah.
Your superpower is you never get sweaty enough to where you'll leave stains on your clothes.
Dude, I love that superpower. I'll take that one any day. Flying?
Yeah,
No, fuck that. I just want to make sure I don't get too sweaty.
His
I wanna-
shoelaces,
Yeah,
his
okay.
shoelaces never get untied.
He is the human air conditioning.
The human air conditioner.
Anyways, going back on the topic of shit that I was gonna talk about before Zag said Supersavillain.
Now we don't give a fuck. We're making up fucking mundane superheroes now. It's just funny.
Supersavillain.
So apparently in Paris there was a guy who tried to throw a
Hey.
cake.
In Montana. In Montana, who was in Paris?
Supersavillain.
Who was in Paris?
He stopped this guy from throwing a cake at the Mona Lisa because the guy was trying to make a point that for climate change or some bullshit.
Oh, yes. Dude,
It's a trick
you know how
question.
many
I am
people
currently in
fucking-
Paris. Can't you tell?
you know how many people try that shit? Those super fucking expensive multi-million, $100 million painting.
Yeah,
Because
no,
they're
they
like,
tried
oil
to
painting. Let me throw tomato soup. That'll show them.
that'll show to save the rainforest, and it's like,
Did you know? Did you know the Mona Lisa has the world's most expensive insurance?
yeah, it's the Mona Lisa.
Or highest rated insurance. It's like I think the insurance of the Mona Lisa.
But
is
what's
like
the
$800.
insurance mean? What if it gets messed up? They get repaid? Like what the fuck?
If the Mona Lisa gets damaged, they get rebated $800 million.
Well, no, if it's anything like life insurance, when the Mona Lisa needs the insurance, she's not gonna get it.
No, but literally though, if the Mona Lisa actually gets damaged in any way or irreparably damaged,
Ha,
it
I
is.
took
they
a joke
get
at
an 800
insurance claims.
That is how much insurance it's worth, and it's I forgot why. It's because of like interest in
Fine arts.
increased money. No, it's not fine arts. It's economical thing. I forget the word.
Economic.
When money is worth less.
Futurama's getting another season on Hulu.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Never actually watched Futurama.
That is
It's a
one
fan,
of my.
it's
know
a
it's a great show.
fantastic show.
I know it's a great show. I just haven't. watched it.
Zag, do you actually like the ending of Futurama? Because I do. I can
Oh,
see.
Yeah, I
some-
rewatched the entire series once I heard the news. I was like, how the fuck are they gonna make another season after
Yeah,
that?
because that doesn't make sense. Like the show.
Like the
That
the way
show
that the
shows
show
you
in and of
if a
itself
show
right
gets
now-
canceled, it will come back. That show got canceled twice, and it came back.
it got canceled 3 times at
No,
least.
Yeah.
If we're gonna talk about shows getting canceled, how many times did they try to cancel South Park?
Yeah, a lot. I'm not talking about cancel as in the fucking term of no.
Cancel.
Yeah,
we're not talking about cancel
like
culture.
as in like getting taken off of TV.
Yeah.
Or streaming
Because
services and stuff like
Futurama
that.
has, I think, 3 endings where the show was supposed to end entirely. The
Mhm.
first one
And then it kept going after.
is the first one the
was
one
season
with the
4.
Yeah, is the first one the one with the robot devil's hands, right? Is that the 1st ending? And then the second one is like the movie ending where they're about to like crash the ship.
There was
into
one more
Earth.
in between because they were actually supposed to be canned after like before the TV
Specials.
like the movies.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
specials.
there was I believe there was another season after the first cancellation.
Yeah. And then the TV
Yeah.
movie ones came back, but then I thought that they ended after that as well. But then,
Yep, and then they
yeah,
did 2 more seasons, and then they got canceled one last time. And now they're coming back to Hulu
yeah,
for, I think, another season
I
at least.
honestly think that that show ended in the best way it could. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
I wish maybe we got more of resolution with the other characters, but I'm fine with it.
Yeah, I mean, Zoidberg got a really fucking nice ending. I was really happy for him. I teared up a little bit when I
What
watched that
happened to
again.
him again? Oh yeah, the woman where
He
she can't
finally,
smell, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And then they did the nose transplant so she could smell again, and
And she smells
hated the,
flowers. Yeah.
yeah, and she hated the smell of flowers and liked the smell of Zoidberg.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zoidberg, even though he's a very ridiculous character, he is also given so much like character to himself. You have the Yeti episode with how he's like, yeah, and I love that episode as well. Because even though people make fun of
Yeah.
Zoidberg, he's a genuine character at the same time.
Yeah, he's like a real character with backstory and an actual like full connections and everything.
Now, the saddest episode of Futurama is the Seymour episode.
We're not talking about that. We're not talking about that. I'm not emotionally prepared to continue talking about that
I will
episode.
wait for you.
No, we're not. No.
Montana,
Wait,
No.
okay, no, we're not going to talk about. Do you like the retcon that they did where the paradox
No, that made
duplicate
me fucking
Fry?
angry.
Yeah,
But it
no, I
also
don't
made
like that
sense.
one.
It also made sense though, because how the fuck was he supposed to get fossilized the way that he did if it wasn't for an occasion like that?
But I didn't like that it was insinuated that Seymour got to see Fry again. That ruins the. It's fine.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, with like at the point of the timeline of Fry's life, he didn't get to see Seymour again.
Yeah, that
until
the version
much later.
Yeah.
wasn't Fry like a multi-billionaire in the show because
He
found out
no
that
okay
He
so
lost-
one episode
He found out he
yeah,
had all that money and then lost all of that money in
To
this
Mom.
same episode.
yeah to Mom,
Oh,
who's also a
Yeah.
great character. I love Mom.
how did he lose it?
I think
believe
they just
it
robbed
was-
his ass. They
He
pretty
got
much
scammed. Yeah.
yeah.
He got scammed because he thought that they tricked him into believing that
He
was
like
just dreaming the whole
yeah,
future thing.
Yeah.
And then he just told them his fucking bank information. Fry's a very dumb character.
Well, I
Yeah.
knew that.
But no, the only reason why Mom wanted to do that is because she thought that the anchovies he was gonna like make a unlimited version of her oil or some shit like that for robots. But no, he
Yeah.
just wanted to eat them.
She needed like those sardines
Yeah.
or anchovies, so then she could get that because even like a speck of it was like fucking amazing for her
Yeah.
thing or whatever.
No, she didn't want it. She just didn't want anybody else using it because she actually wanted the robots to keep spending money on her oil, so then she makes more money.
Well, yeah,
Mother-
she still wanted to have it.
Oh,
She
your
wanted to
camera's
have it
back.
so that nobody else could.
Your camera turned.
Yeah, I know. This happens.
Why?
I don't know. In all honesty.
Cheap camera problems.
Ah, fuck, what is that? Okay.
There it goes. You fixed it. I don't know what you did, but you fixed it.
No, for some reason, I have the live view window up, and ever so often the camera's just like, oh, I've been on for too long. Ching! Shuts off.
Camera's just like, hot, lick my balls. Just
Ah,
turned off.
One of my also favorite episodes of Futurama is when Bender realizes that his body is all that he has, that he can't transfer himself, and then
Yeah, when he finally realizes that he is mortal. Yeah, because he actually got to. This was like the first time that
he like got near death, right? Or was it? I forgot what it was exactly.
no, it was the first time that Bender and Hermes got to like actually like spend time together in that show.
And then the reveal is like, even though
yeah,
Hermes
and
was
it turned
the
out
guy.
that Hermes was the reason why that
Bender
because
lived.
Bender was defective.
Yeah, and then Hermes just let him live. Like that, and
Yeah.
that's a great ending to that episode as well. Futurama is such a great fucking show, man.
Yeah, I mean, like the first 4 seasons in it of themselves were already planned out from the start. I thought that was fucking awesome. Because
Yeah.
even if, like, every time that something gets revealed about what happened in the first episode, you can go back to that first episode and you'll see that that was there the entire time.
Yeah. I don't mind the retconning they did in the later seasons. It's fine to me. I don't have a problem with it. Like, it's
Yeah.
fine. Yeah. I did like the movie specials they did. They did the one where the scammers came. I always loved that fucking episode with the scammers.
Yeah.
And then the D&D one I like, but Sag
The
might
D&D
have.
one was eh.
Yeah.
So wait, random tangent. Have you either of you seen the D&D movie yet?
No.
I fucking missed seeing that movie in theaters.
It's
I
still
was
going
going
in
to.
theaters.
My girlfriend and I were gonna go see
It's
it.
still in theaters, dude.
It's still in theaters? Shit. I need to go
Yeah, I
But
saw
we
the
missed it when it, like,
trailer
first
and I'm like,
came into theaters because there was like a huge thing going on with the popcorn buckets that you could have got in most AMC theaters. They were in America they were literally like giant D20 dice.
oh, that's
Uh,
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and in other countries it was a fucking dragon skull. Like they did cool shit for the D&D movie.
Yeah, I
I
saw the
didn't
trailer
hear-
though, and it's like it didn't
Yeah.
look that good to me. Like,
Yeah,
I
I
don't know.
didn't like the idea of it being a
Yeah.
fucking comedy
Yeah,
because
Yeah,
it had a lot of like comedy stuff in it, and I was like,
yeah.
it's not.
I mean, I
don't know
like
what
the
I
actors they have
haven't seen it.
casted. They have what the fuck is the guy? Chris Pine. I like Chris Pine. Fuck.
Chris
You
Popeye.
want to say Chris
Popeye.
Pratt. You want to say
Popeye.
Chris Pratt.
And then who do they
Pine.
have playing like the barbarian? Michelle Rodriguez. I like her. Justice Smith. I could take or leave. They have Hugh Grant, and then I don't know anybody else.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I want to see it, even if it's gonna be bad, because it probably will be. 'cause I haven't heard
Yeah,
really
I
good
don't know.
things
I
about it.
keep seeing the fucking Old Spice commercial for that movie, and I'm like, ugh.
I haven't. I literally haven't heard shit about the entire movie.
I don't know what the reception
I only know
is.
things from trailers.
I
I
do
haven't
not know
heard
the
of anybody
reception
doing
on
any
things.
reviews about it.
I heard
I
from
haven't
someone
heard
else that
anybody
the movie
talking
wasn't
about
doing
it
very well.
like
I heard
good,
that's pretty much
bad.
spread- it was pretty much
I
heard
think
from friends.
Yeah, but the
I haven't
trailer,
seen
Yeah,
like
it.
when a
for all
trailer,
I know, it was like one of those movies that like it got a bunch of like cool ads and like trailers and everything,
the
and then it
ads
just
to
kind of
me
like
did
went
not
and
sell the movie to me. It's the
swiped right
ads.
under the water.
The ads to me were just like, oh my god, I can't fucking stand this movie. Like that's what the ads told me about this film.
Yeah.
Cause like you can't make a D&D movie without like people being in the zeitgeist or satirical about it. Like why can't you just tell a serious story? But no, we have to be jokey about it because that's just where D&D is in a cultural point. Cuz still people see it as that nerd shit. Like
That is true.
I don't know. Critical Role made it much more mainstream.
Well,
That's
yeah,
why I
but
don't
you
feel
get-
as guilty about being a D&D gamer.
no, I don't have a problem with playing D&D. I'm completely fine with it, but you can't make a movie about it without it being satirical about itself. You just won't get that. Like that's and even like when I knew they were making a Super Mario Bros movie, I know that they weren't going to do Peach as Peach because it's the year 2023. And that just
Yeah, she's gonna be a girl boss.
yeah, like to be fair, the film does I feel like going back to the Mario Bros movie, I feel
I
like
thought Princess Peach was raised as a spoiled bitch. I mean, like she lost her parents. That's fucking shitty. That's horrible.
and then Toads
Oh, I
are
got
all
raised by
like
toads, and then they made me their princess. Good for fucking you, I guess.
Did you like the little references to Baby Mario and Baby Luigi? And Baby
Yeah,
Peach,
I think
technically?
it was probably the first time that a lot of people found out that Baby Mario and Baby Luigi were not like their babies. They were them as babies.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah, I
okay.
always
One more
have
thing
my,
about the
nerd
Mario
Bible
movie.
on
When I
hand,
saw when I saw the movie, the funniest shit happened. This guy like across the row from me fucking like he starts clapping and like nobody else is like it was the end of the movie, like the big thing like went duh, and then you just hear
Yeah.
and like maybe one other person joined him, no one else did, and then you just hear him say, "I loved it." He tried starting like a big
the person that, because whenever I get to a movie theater early and I don't have a lot of people with me, I always stick in like the back like corners. Because there's never going to be somebody close enough to us that they're gonna like bother us when we're watching the movie, and we have the highest ground seeing it.
Yeah.
Not saying like, oh my god, no one's all like, oh my god, the seats that you take are shitty.
No one talks during the fucking movie. I get pissed when people fucking do that. Okay.
I'm one of those people. You can't watch a movie that I know a lot of information about or something I'm passionate about without me like pointing out references and shit that you might not understand.
If you're whispering, I don't have a problem. If you're just talking out loud, fuck you. Like,
yeah, I'm not like this sucks.
No, I'm not like that. It's like, oh.
Look, by the way,
that's fine. I don't have a problem with that.
By the way, this song is from Mario Brothers 3.
Like, no, I don't have a problem with that. When I went to go see Scream 6, there were 2 other people in the theater, 2 teenage girls. I fucking wanted to kill them. Like, before the movie started, they went up to the screen, and you know how it has that, like, ledge? They sat on the fucking ledge before the movie, and then I think they saw me, and they're like, oh shit, and then they ran back to their seats. They were fucking talking throughout the entire thing. They were too far away for me to be like, shush. There was only 3 of us.
No, you just gotta yell at them and be like, shut the fuck up!
I don't want to do that.
Turn your phone off, you dumb.
Oh yeah, so sometimes when I go see a movie, you guys don't realize I see a lot of movies in the theater. I forgot what movie it is. That. Oh wait, it was Antlers. When I went to go see that, somebody was taking pictures with Snapchat on their phone and they left the fucking flash on.
And they never turned it off, did they? They never turned it off.
Yeah, it was like
I fucking like those people need to be like abolished.
And then no, to be honest, Scream 6, I got annoyed at them, but no, when I went to go see Terrifier 2, these 2 people would not shut the fuck up. They were talking, and it was a horror movie, so they go like, oh, he's gonna die, he's gonna do that, and like, I literally wanted...
it's the black guy. Guess who's gonna be the first one to die?
Literally, this is how they're talking. And they're literally talking through the entire movie. Like, there's not, like, maybe a 5-second thing where they're not making noise. And I could tell that there was, like, a couple sitting down the row from me. And I could tell they were very fucking pissed at these people. And I even heard somebody say, like, y'all gotta be... y'all are too loud. You gotta be quiet. Like... And they didn't. They didn't stop talking.
Staff. This is why you go get fucking people who work there to go kick their asses out. That's what you do.
But then I'm missing the movie if I get up.
Most movie theaters, like the people who work there are either underpaid or they're not there in the theater, so you're gonna miss out on the movie you paid for.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you get rid of them, then you got the rest of the movie. That
pretty much, it's like every single time I go into a movie, it's like 1 in 10 chances that I'm gonna get that annoyed. If there's teenagers in the, it's either teenagers. It's either a couple, like a teenage dude and a girl, or 2 teenage girls, or a group of teenage girls that won't shut up. It's always teenagers.
Okay. I will admit, I'm the person who when I see something I understand or know myself, I will start talking about it. Because I'm like that.
But do you do it in like a whispery thing? Like
I do the same. That's what I'm saying.
Yell,
I do. I'm not gonna.
You know what, cool gun.
I don't yell to the rest.
No.
Yeah,
I'm like,
we're not the kind of person that like yells to the rest of the theater.
I
Hey, that's called a spiny, by the way.
nah, if I get random obscure, or if I know random obscure thing, I'll like whisper it to the person. Like, if I'm
Yeah,
with a friend, I'll whisper it
cause
over. Like,
you need to
hey,
let
that's
that
a pretty
out.
cool
Yeah.
cosplay.
You need to let that out, or it's gonna bother you that you think that they might not know that.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah.
just like saying,
No,
just in case you're not
exactly.
aware, that's
You,
a spiny.
you know exactly. You feel exactly the same way I do. I just like to
Yeah.
let. My mom gets so fucking mad.
It was funny though, cause like
I just
I went
hug.
with my girlfriend. It was just my girlfriend and I that went to go see it, and the rest of the theater was like filling up. So we took the corners and stay away from people.
Well, was it not a
I
theater
was
where you
pointing out
pick your
all the video
seat
game stuff,
before?
but she's not a huge Mario person.
Yeah.
There was one fucking part that she actually leaned over to tell me something about the movie. It was the Mario Kart section when Peach chose her motorcycle. She
Yeah.
leaned over to me and by sound told me what the exact model and maker was for the bike that made that sound. And I just leaned over back and I was like, with all due respect, sweetheart, please shut the fuck up. This is a nerd movie.
Wait, no, I want to know how the fuck she knew that. 'Cause I wouldn't be able to know that.
But
That's something I wouldn't know.
but no, dude, don't talk in the
This
theater.
is my
Like, don't.
birthday. I'm trying to geek out to this movie I've been waiting all year to see.
But no, listen, if any of our audience is out there, talk in the theater. I'm coming for you.
You mean like talk loudly?
And I'm
though, not
coming
like
for
a
you.
whisper if we're like went together and
yes,
right?
like if they talk out loud and like it's a horror movie and they go like, "Oh, that guy's gonna die. Oh, watch out, bitch!" Like sometimes it's funny
No,
when
I would-
sometimes it's funny when they're not talking constantly, but ever so often you'll get like, "Watch out,
Yeah,
bitch!
there's like that
Don't go
one
in
random
there."
guy.
Yeah, like that's funny.
Like, yeah,
but
you're gonna help an already acted movie that is. Yeah. Continue to talk.
The only time anybody's ever allowed to do that in a theater is when everybody in the theater recognizes that the movie's a really shitty movie that they paid for.
yeah.
Because then you just all start making fun of the fucking movie and it's awesome.
But no, it's like I don't mind when they do like offhand comments like that because that's actually funny. But if they're talking constantly, that's my problem.
Yeah, like there's a difference between commenting on and then narrating the entire fucking movie.
There's a difference between saying like, "Hey, those things are pretty cool," and it's like, "Hey, that was pretty cringe."
Yeah, like
This movie sucks. And one of the characters
Hey,
starts
so-
talking. Shut the fuck up. Like you can tell the person's either like really drunk or just a major asshole that hates other people having fun.
yeah, like the movie theater is one of those places that you respect. Okay.
So is the gun.
If you hear coughing in the background, that's nothing.
So is the
Yeah, there's nobody there in the background coughing at all.
Shut up.
Nope. Nobody.
Shut up.
Yeah, there's
two
not a
people
single.
that are
There's
in
not
this
a
room.
single. There's no other people in the room right now, just coughing all over the place,
It's
talking about how your podcast is cringe as fuck.
it's
You know what? Turn over to them right now and ask if your podcast is cringe as fuck.
no.
Well, he knows he's not gonna.
Oh, you're not.
answer me.
Why aren't you? Why not? Why not? Why won't you tell? Why won't you ask? Because you know they're gonna say yes.
Well, no, one of them has been on my podcast, right, Bryce?
Just like, hey, yo,
Well, the test to it. Bryce, I know you can't hear me, but sir, it's
sir.
cringe as fuck.
You guys are a part of this, okay? You are.
I know. I know. I
was
never
deep
said
into
I'm
this.
not. I never said I'm not.
I
cringe
know.
as
I
fuck.
thought this has been a good episode.
Dude, I have always thought I'm cringe as fuck, dude. Like just a cringe.
Putting your opinion out on the internet, dude, that's fucking cringe.
Well, the year is 2023, and a lot of people put
Fuck your
their
opinion.
opinions on the.
Opinions.
Yeah, and a lot of people are fucking cringe.
people
What's
are
the argument here, man?
No, just for that, Zag, I'm gonna put you. I don't know. What is something he doesn't like? I'm gonna put you in front of Chris Pratt's face.
Oh,
I mean, I'd love to meet Star Lord. He's a pretty chill dude.
you
Um,
know, like a bunch of the Guardians of the Galaxy actors are like stopping acting for Guardians of the Galaxy or Marvel movies in general.
No, Volume 3 is the last Guardians movie.
Yeah, Volume 3 is the last Guardians movie.
That's the last
But,
one
like, they're actually
James Gunn is returning for.
They're quitting Marvel movie, the MCU in particular. Like Dave Bautista,
Yeah.
he's quitting the MCU in its entirety.
Oh, they're just
maybe it's because his character died.
Well,
Or they killed him
Okay.
off because he doesn't want to be there.
no, I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure
it's one of
it's
the
the
two.
other way around. I'm pretty sure they killed him off because he doesn't want to be in the MCU anymore.
Yeah.
Not
I don't know. I
because
saw Knock at the Cabin, and to be honest, he did great in that. Dave Bautista was in that. He's honestly my favorite
yeah,
part
I
of
know.
that.
I watched I listened to my parents watch that movie. It was pretty good.
Yeah, no, he's good in it.
Well, David Bautista's a good actor. Don't get me wrong.
He was also in what's the sequel to Knives Out? Glass Onion.
Knives in.
Glass what?
Knives.
Wait. So
We're not just
sequel
gonna
to
leave
Knives-
mine
the
there,
sequel to
right?
the movie called Knives Out is called Glass Onion.
It's okay, so it's not like a
Well, it's a
sequel.
pretty good Beatles song.
It's not a sequel in like the idea that you think it's a sequel. It's a Knives Out mystery, a Glass Onion. The only returning character is Benoit Blanc, the detective played by Daniel Craig. That is
Look,
the only.
if they don't put the knives back, I'm gonna have to, and I'm gonna be really pissed off if I'm gonna be the one putting the knives back. I'm not the one that used like you're just giving me more work. I just don't I don't need to take those right now, man.
Knives Out.
Knives back in.
Nice to have my
The third movie is Knives. Knives
Knives
back out.
being cleaned.
Knives being cleaned.
Electric
the fourth one is Knives
Boogaloo.
Are Cool.
So the Electric Boogaloo thing that's an actual movie's second
Yes.
title, right? Okay, yeah, that's what I
Yes.
thought.
Yes, I don't know
is-
which one it is, but I just like the idea of it being a subtitle for everything because it just sounds funny.
I
Well, that's a
remember
big
in a
meme.
Mr. Beast video,
Part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Break
What was it?
into Electric Boogaloo. That's what the movie. So a Mr. Beast video, they were doing like tricks off of a yacht, and like one of them did a front flip, and then somebody else did a front flip, but it's like they were putting like names of the tricks, and it's like front flip 2, Electric Boogaloo.
So, random tangent. Montana, you're probably excited. Who's excited for Markiplier's movie?
I am, but
Has
I
he
literally.
talked about if it's his movie or if he's just starring in a movie?
He's
no,
directing.
His movie.
He's
directed,
directing?
he wrote, he did everything.
Oh,
And he's part of it. It's akin to how he did Space and Heist.
Even though
Yeah.
technically
Except
a
it's just a
bunch of
movie
people,
format
when he
instead of
made Space, were like, hey, you should make a movie.
yeah.
Even though Space is like the length
Yeah, I
of.
know. I talked about that.
Yeah.
Space is in its entirety, I think, 6.5 hours long.
yeah.
So it is a couple full-length movies. But now he's just doing it in one long movie format. And I'm excited. There has literally been nothing said. Nobody knows what it is. So I'm excited for what it's going to be.
Have you heard
and I
he's going to
will
be in the
definitely-
Five Nights at Freddy's movie?
He's not in the
He's
Five Nights
not.
at Freddy's movie.
Yeah.
I'm also kind of excited for that, even though I know it's going to be bad.
Who's
I don't
playing the
know.
purple guy?
I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it not because it's gonna be a good movie, but because I enjoy the Five Nights at Freddy's games.
I don't think it's gonna be bad. I
Who's
think it's just gonna be
Who's playing the
mundane.
purple guy? I can't think of the Matthew Lillard.
I have no I have
Yeah,
no fucking
Shaggy.
clue any of the
Shaggy.
actors, dude. I
Yeah,
have looked up-
Shaggy is
Zoinks,
is the
man.
purple guy.
Zoinks.
Like
Dude, I have looked up.
Scoob, like I
have
just
looked up
killed 6
nothing on the
children.
movie, but I know I'm going to see it when it comes out in theaters, if it does come out in theaters.
To be honest, the
Because
better
it's
the
just
better
Five
Five
Nights
Nights at Freddy's movie was Willy's Wonderland.
Like Scoob, like I'm the man behind the slaughter.
it's great. because
Springtrap.
You know the Five Nights at Freddy's movie's been in the works since like FNAF 3 released, right?
Yeah, it.
Well, you
maybe
see, it was
4.
probably
I think it was
close to
4 when they
release.
decided
Early
to start
FNAF.
making it.
There has been at least 6 games since the movie was announced,
Yeah.
It's probably planned
and
to be.
32 books.
It was probably planned to be
Yeah.
released around Security Breach, but then everybody freaked out about Scott Cawthon, so then.
Oh no, dude! Like
Yeah, everybody freaked out about Scott Cawthon because he.
Has a personality
Did anything.
Yeah, because he has
an
beliefs.
and is a human being.
Yeah.
Oh no!
It's
Everyone
like,
freak out.
dude,
He's
a guy who has money. He is going to fund politicians he believes
has
is
a
going to
lot
do
of
a good
money, too.
job
like
with
don't
leading our
you-
country.
That
He
is
seems like a
what
great
any
person.
American
He
does.
has made absolute
Exactly.
bank off it.
Yeah,
Scott
he's
Cawthon has made bank off FNAF. He is
Yeah.
at least a 100 millionaire. I would not be surprised.
yeah.
Just off FNAF 1 alone,
Yeah.
probably made
Thanks,
him millions.
Markiplier.
He makes
don't think it
bank
was
whenever he makes
exclusive.
those videos, man.
It wasn't exclusively Markiplier, but like
No,
Markiplier like fucking
Markiplier was-
skyrocketed
that's why
it.
that's why they call him the king of FNAF, basically. Other than
Yeah.
the fact that he
He-
did 2020, all the 20 modes and all that.
He
except
didn't
for
beat
50/20.
50/20.
Okay, yeah, but at this point, he's
I
the
thought
he
I
has
think
the
he did pretty
moniker,
recently.
No, he didn't. He never beat 50/20.
Is there any has anybody beat 50/20 mode?
Oh,
Yeah, Daco.
plenty of Daco, DJ Sturf. Has
Yeah.
done it. DJ Sturf can do it in his fucking.
Did he use like the extra shop thing or no?
No.
What do you mean extra shop thing?
No, they didn't use DD repels or extra coins or
Oh,
shit
no,
like
you
that.
can't
They
use-
just
you
did
can't-
base stuff.
You can't.
You're not
use
allowed to
DD
use that stuff for
You can't
50/20
use
mode.
DD Repel to actually get the proper score because there's a XOR, whatever his fucking name is. I think it's XOR. Yeah, XOR.
There's, like,
always
6
come
secret-
back.
He spawns the 6 secret ones.
Yeah, also I'm pretty sure all 6 of them show up in 50/20.
Yeah, that's why he spawns all 6 of them in 50/20 mode.
Yeah.
Well, I would not want to
But yeah, so
completely
DJ
like,
Sturf has put it.
destroy my
He
life
keeps
trying to
optimizing
do
it
that.
to speed running. He keeps speed running it and stuff like that, and optimizing.
Astral Spiff is currently
think-
trying to be 50/20 mode blindfolded.
I think
How?
he beat 50. He beat 50/20 mode with I think his record is 27% power left.
Speaking of
He
Mario
deserves.
and blindfolded, have you heard about that guy who faked
Mario 64 speedrun blindfolded. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Dude,
old news, dude. What
That's
the fuck are
old
you
news.
doing?
I've seen that video too. You can like it's just I love watching those cheated speedrun videos because it's just funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like watching cheated speedruns because it's like, why did you think this would work?
You know how many
One thing
people
I found
play
out
these
about
games?
was that one of the most prolific Guitar Hero players spliced a lot of their world records.
Who?
I forget what their fucking name was, but he deleted his YouTube
Yeah.
and returned all the prize money he got from bounties. Because fun fact, Clone Hero has full combo bounties.
There's
He
a
had
lot
to
of- there's a lot of
reimburse
games like Rhythm
$26,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of games like that, rhythm games, speedrun, stuff like that
Yeah.
for bounties to actually make real money. People put out bounties to get this shit done, basically.
Also,
Yeah.
something I found out about pretty recently, as of like I think a month ago, a fuck ton of Terraria glitches came out.
Oh boy.
Like you can, yeah, you can literally get Zenith without killing any bosses, no
What?
extra worlds,
How?
via a process called transmutation.
Is it with
Oh,
Merchant?
the stages of alchemy transmutate, so you gotta identify what you're doing.
Okay, Montana, shut the fuck up.
Actually, he's actually basically explaining it. You have to figure
Identify
out what item you're gonna try and get. When it comes to speed runs, you want to get the Zenith, obviously.
Yeah, of
So,
course.
you take a fucking campfire, a Bast statue, and you find a dart trap. And because of the wiring and how that works, you can fuck with stuff to make it so that you can turn like a cactus door into the Zenith by
Well, that's not how
I
it
forget what
works
it's
in
called. You should look
Full Metal
into it. It's
Alchemist.
fucking crazy
Have
cool
they figured
though.
out how to get every item in the game doing it?
Yep.
Okay.
There are 3 stages to alchemy. One.
Zag, when are we gonna use this in our runs?
They also
Oh,
found
great.
a fully functional invincibility glitch.
Really now.
Yep.
Zag, when are we gonna start using these in our like calamity playthroughs?
I don't think it would. Actually, I think it would work, because it needs a Bass statue at the very least, so it has to be 1.4.
See,
I
Say
feel like it
1.4
probably
calamity.
is possible.
I'm not interested in speedruns, but the one game that I do want to attempt to
Well, I'm not
speedrun
talking about
on
speedrunning. I'm talking about I
is,
want to get as overpowered as humanly possible because I enjoy being super
well, no, but
overpowered
I'm
in
just
video
talking about
games.
speedrunning. The
But like
one...
Terraria. Well, the last time I'll bring up speedrunning for the rest of this, unless we continue more topics about speedrunning. The
Yeah.
Terraria speedrun time world record went from like 2.5 hours to like 30 minutes
Yeah, really?
because of that glitch.
Zenith is absolutely stupidly broken. Who found it?
Well, I forgot what their name is. But he's been slowly releasing all of the processes on doing, like, I think he found 19 glitches, because 19 exploits because of this one glitch that he found.
And all these exploits are extraordinarily overpowered.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can literally use I forget, it's like campfire something glitch is what he calls it. But you can literally use it to get any item you want, clear entire chunks of the map, create an automated elevator maker.
This sounds disgusting.
You can become invincible as long as you're not moving somewhere. So if you stand perfectly still, you are invulnerable to all damage.
That would be. I already thought about it in co-op. If you can gain boss aggro, that would be incredible.
Actually, all these glitches require multiplayer.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, which they achieve it in speedrunning by opening the game twice.
Oh, okay.
So,
well, then you don't really need to be multiplayer.
As I was going to say,
Yeah.
A game that I am interested in trying to do a speedrun of is the Resident Evil 4 remake, because I've been streaming that, and I've been having a fucking blast playing that, man. So much fun.
You know what you should do, though, Montana? You should speedrun getting some bitches.
Jacob, don't act like you're better than me, exactly.
Boom.
Zeg, you're now in you're now on the surface of the sun, burning to death.
Yeah, because unlike you, apparently I'm hot as fuck.
You know,
you want to prove me wrong? Get some bitches.
I got all the bitches I need back here.
Oh my god, that was good one.
Yes, you're 2D
Jacob, don't
bitches.
act like you have any game.
I honestly didn't hear if you were talking to Jacob.
What are
or
you
me.
trying to say? What are you trying to say now? Huh?
You don't have any game, Jacob. Don't want to hear it.
I got plenty of games in my library.
Time
Dude,
for a word.
I got way too many games in my library, dude.
Mother.
I had to buy an extended storage. I had to buy a big ass extended storage.
Dude, I outrisked your fucking camera, dude. What are you gonna do?
I had to buy an expensive storage device because I download too many games, dude. Shut the fuck up.
They call me the Grand Wizard.
What about W Riz?
Now you need to shut the fuck up.
Okay, I think this is where we can end this one.
Why?
Yeah,
because
we've been
the
recording
other
for over
people
an
in the
hour.
room are
I
getting
think an hour and
mad
a
at
half at
me
this
for
point.
being loud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure to like,
Grin.
subscribe down below. Check out Zeg's channel, link in the description. Jacob, you
Oh,
have anything to
just tell 'em.
plug?
I bought a gun.
Okay.
I'm making a YouTube channel with
please-
no videos. I will use the gun if you do not subscribe.
I'm joking. I'm not joking. I bought a firearm. It's great. I'm excited.
But I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out the channel. I check out the Super Mario Bros. Movie
That's-
review and the Scream 6 review. Yeah. Zeg is gonna stab ya.
I have a gun.
I got a gun. Derek Bum kitchen gun. Anyways, see you guys later.